So today we are going to do phonics. We're going to revise verbs that end with ed, which are in past tense form, and words that end in ing, which are verbs that are in present tense form. So the first word here is juggling. And juggling is like, for example, when a clown has some balls and he's moving the balls around in his hand, he's juggling. So this is what juggling means. I'm going to decode the word because it has more than 2 syllables. So we can say juggling. So here, let me undo. I'm going to write the base words of each word. So without the ing, if it's a verb that is separate, the correct form here, and write the base word beside it, please. Juggle. So this is the base word for juggle. Next one is skipped. And skipped can also be divided into more than 1 syllable because of the double P. And skipped is like, for example, when you skip with your feet, like you're jumping, or if you're skipping something in when you're solving, I tell you a lot, if there's something you don't know, skip it and then come back to it. So it's something you move on from and then come back to. The base word here is skip. Pay attention to the meanings because you are going to need the meanings now when you complete the sentences below. Sliced. The next word is sliced. So sliced is, for example, when you are cutting vegetables or fruits and you are using a knife. So instead of saying I'm cutting, you say I'm slicing. So the base word for slice will be very similar. It's just without the ed. The next word here is rattled, and notice how some words that end with ed only have d added to them. So rattled here is, for example, when you are making a lot of noise, you can say that it's a rattle or it's a fuss. So the base word for it is very similar. I'm just removing the ed for this one. It's a double L here. Let me just fix it for you guys. It's double L, double G. Next one is exciting, and I think you guys know what exciting means. It's when you're extra happy and you're waiting for something to happen. So the base word here is excite. Practiced. Practiced is when you are repeating something to make sure you are doing it right. The base word is practice. Notice when the verb is ending with E, when it's placed in past tense, we're just putting D at the end of it. Excused, the same thing. Excused means when you're trying to, for example, if you want to leave class and you have permission, so you were excused to leave class because you have a reason. So excuse would be the base word here. Tasting. Tasting is when you use the sense of taste, or you use your mouth to see how something tastes, if it's good or bad, like food. Taste. Unzip. Unzipped. It's in past tense, and it's, for example, when you're wearing a sweater and you have a zipper. So if you open the zipper, it's another way of saying you are unzipping it. Unzip would be the base word here. So you can write the base words next to the words to help you out. And then I will put you guys in groups so you can do these questions in groups. Do you have a question?
Yeah.
Go
Miss,
ahead.
you say exciting that you say that if you are so happy, it's not like this. Like,
Okay.
which one, Miss?
Yeah, well, it's a close example. If you're
Like, I am
super
so
happy and you're waiting for something, you
yeah.
have to be waiting for something to be
But
excited,
I
right?
think you mean like you are only like happy because you're gonna go to this place.
Mm.
Not so happy.
If you have to put happy, and if you want to use the word happy, you have to add waiting with it, because happy alone doesn't explain excited enough. Thank you for adding that word. Hadiya, do you have a question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
What's practice? Practice it.
Practiced is when, for example, you're doing a lot of math questions, so you're practicing how to solve math examples. Or another example is if you want to be good in PE or in sports, you're doing a lot of exercise to practice.
Oh, like I have a math test I have to practice?
Yes, you have to practice a lot of questions to be better.
Oh,
Okay?
okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Fahad, do you have a question?
Yeah, I tell you why number two the writing the two girls and in our book there's the two boys.
Because the version I have online has some stuff that is different. That's why I ask you guys what page you're on, because some of the pages are different too. So not everything is the same, but most of it is the same. Lema, what's your question?
Miss, what mean unzip?
Unzip. If you have a jacket, Lema, and you have a zipper in the middle of the jacket, if you want to put the zipper down, it means you're opening it or unzipping it. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, and last question.
Miss, the page for you, it's page what?
Now it's on mute. Welcome back, guys. I hope you had some productive teamwork. We're going to do the answers or the questions together now. And then I'm going to give you some examples for a homework that I'm going to assign. So for number one, who can help me with number one? Yusuf, do you have a question or do you want to answer?
I want to answer.
Okay, can you read number one, please?
Travis unzipped his jacket, took it off, and hung it up.
Well done. So Travis unzipped his jacket. So he opened or unzipped his jacket. Thank you, Yusuf. Well done.
You're welcome.
Yamin, do you want to read the next one?
Yeah,
Go ahead, please.
the two boys are across the playground instead of walk.
So what do you think is the answer here?
Skipped.
Yes, skipped. The two boys skipped across the playground. So instead of walking, they were skipping. Well done, Yamin. Fahad, do you want to read the third one to us?
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
The funny man is 4 balls high into the air.
So what is he doing with the balls?
Juggling.
Juggling. Well done. So he's moving the balls up and down. Juggling. Thank you, Fahad. Guys, raise your hands, or I'm just going to choose randomly. If you don't, it's fine. Yara, read the fourth one to us, please.
The polite man blanked himself at
Oh, sorry.
before he got up from the table.
So what do you think the answer here is?
Use
Excuse. So he gave himself an excuse to leave the table, or gave himself a reason to leave the table. Thank you, Yara. Yazan, read number 5 to us, please.
Number 5. It was to see real
Giraffes.
Giraffes at the zoo. Kesha said.
So what do you think the answer here? Yeah, it was exciting. So it was very exciting and thrilling to see the giraffes. Well done, Yazan. Thank you. Hadia, read number 6, please.
Did your eyes water when you the onions?
What do you think the answer here is?
Sliced.
Well done. We said sliced is another word for cutting vegetables and fruits. Good job, Hadia. Read number 7, please.
when the snake its tail took off running.
So we have 3 words left here. We have rattled, tasting, and practiced. What do you think works here? Rattled works here because the snake was moving its tail up and down. Excellent job, Lisan. Rattled. Rinad, read number 8, please.
My spelling words over and over.
So what do you think the answer here is? Practiced or tasting?
Practice.
Practiced. Well done, Rinad. Rana, read the last one, please.
After that, chef is
Chef.
trusting the
Stew.
to see if it needed more salt.
Salt. Well done, Rana. Tasting is the correct answer. Excellent.